everyone, thank you for watching. In this video call, I want to introduce you to our international team, made up of our Nepalese friend and founder of Smart Pani, Suman, and of course my colleagues from Doppar, Niels, he's a product developer, and Stephanie, she's the manager of our sales team. My name is Anneke, and at Doppar, I look after our education projects, our partnerships, and of course Doppar's projects in Nepal. And that's what we're going to discuss today, Doppar in Nepal. So everything that we do in Nepal is related to access to water. But why? Well, Nepal is home to one of the largest freshwater reservoirs in the world, the Himalayas, of course. However, over 4 million people in Nepal don't have direct access to water. And for those who have access, the water quality often leaves a lot to be desired, resulting in waterborne diseases. Well, together with Smart Pani, Doppar tries to fight this situation, and we will tell you all about it. But before we jump into the solution, let us take a bit of closer look at the problem. So Suman, once again, welcome.
Thank you, Anneke.
Introduce us to you, to Smart Pani, and also a bit to the drinking water challenges that Nepal is facing.
Thank you, Anneke. As you already said that while Nepal has a reservoir of water, but the basic water conditions in Nepal is still really bad. 430 children under the age of 5 die of diarrhea or waterborne diseases. Similarly, 20% of the government schools lack improved water services, and an additional 19% do not have proper toilets and water facilities. Again, these are figures by WaterAid and UNICEF. What we try to do in Smart Pani, we have been a social enterprise since 2011, and we provide affordable solutions for clean and safe drinking water through our circular form of providing solutions, which includes rainwater harvesting, water filtration, wastewater treatments, and water solutions in terms of consulting services.
Thank you, Suman. Really clear. I think a great summary of the challenges that Nepal is facing, but also the solution that Smart Pani has developed, or a range of solutions that's been developed. I'd like to jump to Niels, because Suman, you said it's about affordable solutions. And one of those solutions is offering a triptych filter. And that's where also Niels comes in. So Niels, would you be able to introduce yourself and also tell you a little bit more about your involvement in the development of the triptych filter?
Sure thing. So my name is Niels. I'm a product development manager at Doppar. In that role, I'm responsible for the development of new products, but also to make sure that our current products are up to date, both in terms of quality, but also importantly in sustainability. Well, as you have heard just now, Suman and his team are really the experts on water and filtration. They know the customers, they know the final users, and they know what they need. So what we bring to the table is expertise on bringing an idea of a consumer product to the market and into serial production. So we're talking about construction, safe use of materials, production techniques, either injection molding, blow molding, etc., cost and lead times, and again, sustainability.
Thank you. So this is one of the first examples of how, as a team combined of Doppar and Smart Pani, really try to work on the same goal, which is improved access and affordable access to drinking water all over Nepal. And one of the ways we do so is developing together the triptych filter. Niels, you also mentioned we want to take it into serial production. So we really want to bring a product to market. And that's why we don't only concentrate or focus ourselves on the development of the filter, but also literally on bringing it to market. So working on marketing activities around it. We also work together with a local marketing agency called Business Advantage. But we also, more behind the screens, try to prepare the sales department of Smart Pani for the scale up. And that's also where Stephanie comes in. So,
Yes.
Steph, I'd like to ask you, can you also introduce yourself? And at the same time, tell you a little bit more on your involvement in this project from your sales perspective.
Of course. And if I talk too much, please let me know, because I really love this project. My name is Stephanie. I'm head of sales at Doper. I'm responsible for the overall strategy and have an incredible team. And together we work on mission-driven sales. So I'm also involved in the Smart Pani project, and I'm taking care of the sales part of it. Smart Pani believes that everyone in Nepal should have access to clean water. I think we were all very grateful to be part of this project and to work towards this beautiful mission. And besides the product development and the marketing part, we also looked at the sales strategy, and we also came with a strategy to bring the product to market. And I think during the process, we also came to the realization that if we want to bring Tripti successfully to market and also service all the stakeholders the best we can, we also needed to critically look at the Smart Pani organization and also provided an advice on how to realize upscale. But regarding the sales part, I think the first step for us was really determining the goals together with Smart Pani. So the goal was set, and the goal is to reach 79,000 households over a period of 5 years. I think it's a very challenging goal, and it can, with this goal, we can realize a lot of impact. But to realize the goal, we also looked into, okay, what are the right sales channels for this product? So we decided to target cooperatives, including women cooperatives. We're working on a rollout strategy for retail. And of course, online sales are also taking off in Nepal. So we also looked into an online structure via marketplaces. And for all of these channels, we looked into 2 research topics. The first one was like, what are the expectations of all the different channels, and how can we really bring added value to the market? So we closely looked at design, functionality, service, communication, but also what is a reasonable and affordable price. And the second research question was really like, how can we successfully serve the channels so that they can successfully sell the product? What do they need in terms of tools and communications? And I think for me, the most interesting part of the project was also something that was completely new for me, were the conversations that we had with the cooperatives. I think a co-op is a super interesting channel because it provides added value for Smart Pani, but also for the communities that are involved. And via this structure, we can empower communities, and we can also access people that are located in the more rural areas of Nepal. And I think what I also mentioned during the process, we also looked into how to upscale the Smart Pani organization. I think the channels that we are targeting are all totally different from each other, have their own needs, business models are also quite demanding. So to successfully serve them, I think we need to work towards the right company structure, but also looked into procedures, systems in place, etc., to really prepare the organization for the rollout of Tripti.
Thank you, Steph. Thank you. Really,
go on and on, but
yeah, I think we can literally all go on and on. And maybe also what I just want to highlight from your explanation is that, or at least what I also want to highlight in this conversation is that this project is, we all do it for the first time. So we try to invest together, we try to scale up together. So we're exploring while doing. And Suman, I also wanted to ask you, can you tell a little bit more about your experiences in working in such an international team, and also in this new way that we are discovering now as 2 organizations together?
Yeah, Annika, I think the experience has been awesome. Our team members are really energized and motivated. what we had seen and experienced over the last 9 years that we have been operating is the fact that there is a latent demand in the market, and then we have products that we are trying to take it across. But somehow the products were not really meeting the aspirational values of our customers, because they are seeing that it is locally produced and we have limitations of what we can do in Nepal. So we wanted to productize our solutions in a way in which it not just functions properly, which we have already been doing for such a long time, and our 3,800 customers have loved them. But we also wanted to make sure that it works well in the shape and the size and everything. And we saw that the support is not available in Nepal. We had to reach out, and in the process of reaching out, we came across Dopper, and we had a sort of a discussion initially whether we are the sort of a right fit or not. But I believe that nothing is really right at the beginning, but we need to make sure that it happens. And what worked was the alignment of our objectives as to what we wanted to achieve and Dopper wanted to achieve. And when we started to work together, we sort of got a third eye perspective, if I may call it that way, that a different sort of lenses were put on, and we saw our same products being viewed from a different angles. And so many suggestions came in, and once you work with an international team like Dopper with such brilliant, amazing individuals, we could see that there's so much of value addition that was brought to the table. The same thing that we did, we might have done it well, but to bring in that processes, to bring in that institutionalization of how it has to go beyond an individual to a process-led support, and especially the technical side and the sales and the strategy side that has come together has been brilliant, and including the branding support that we are receiving. We have seen that we have the legs to run and the motivation to move forward. What we required was a little bit push on the back to say that, yes, you guys are doing well, you're doing awesome. And the international support that we received in terms of how we could do things better in each component of our business has led to the fact that over the past 2 years of our association, we have become a better team, and our team members are more empowered and believe in themselves that we can deliver. So together, I think we can achieve a lot and make this world a beautiful place.
Thank you, Simon.
Great words.
Yeah, absolutely great words. Yeah, we are thankful for this cooperation as well. We really enjoy the process of discovering as we go, and we all bring our own expertise, and as a team, it's working out, and we are finding our way. So we just definitely look forward to what's coming. I'm afraid that time is up already. And as Stephanie mentioned a few times, like we can go on and on. We could like have Niels 1 hour talking about all the ins and outs, and the technical insights. Maybe we'll do it once. Steph can tell you so much more, but we have to leave it up to here. Well, for our viewers, thank you for watching. You can also have a look at our website. Here we try to summarize at a special webpage for Nepal what we are doing here, and especially why we are doing it. You can, of course, always reach out to Dopper. We're happy to answer your questions. For now, once again, thank you for watching. And Niels, you're good to press the record button.